All right, good evening. So, got home from work a little late tonight. I had a few extra errands to run before I came home. But I got home, wanted to come down, check on the microgreens. So, I borrowed a timer because I don't have a timer yet. I got to order one for the lights on the microgreens. So I borrowed one off of the hydroponics rack, being that we're not using all of them yet. So pulled one of them off of there and put it over on the lights. So I do have the lights on here. These are now on a timer. I'm going to pull the domes off, water them, and leave them. This is 4 days now. They've been blacked out now for 4 days. So, I mean, give or take a couple hours. But, so, I don't know. It's all an experiment. That's the whole point of this. Documented experiment. So, alright, here we go. Let's start looking at these. So, left to right, broccoli. Ooh. 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 Alright. Interesting. Okay. Looks pretty decent. I don't know. I don't know, but it looks pretty decent to me. Maybe I could put some more seeds in there, up my density, but for now, that looks pretty good. All right. Kale. Yeah, these are a lot shorter. Ooh. Hold on, I need two hands on this lid for whatever reason. I lost it. Tried to dig in the dirt, so. Alright. Kale. Lot shorter. Right now, at least. I don't know. Soil's moist. We'll see. Alright. Radishes. Ooh, some of those are tall. Alright, let me get this lid out of here. Try not to drop too much water on the floor, too. Alright. So, there's the radishes. Now, these are 2-inch deep trays. I've only got them filled like an inch deep of the soil, so some of them are up above, so some are over an inch tall. Those aren't. These are. Broccoli is. So, I don't know. We'll put you back up on the tripod here. There we go. All right. So, water. So yeah, it's a 1 gallon, basically much like a chemical weed chemical sprayer. This one is a Flow Master, 1 gallon. Okay, and then it's got a wand on it that's what I've been using to water with. So you guys have probably seen the wand end of it, but really hadn't seen the container end. So Give those water. So, there we go. I've got the timers running for 14 hours. Let me get you back off the tripod here. Hold on a second. Sorry for the shakiness. I was trying to get it unhooked from the tripod. I didn't want to unhook. Anyways, timers. So the timers that I've been using on the hydroponics, I've been running them overnight. Now, that is because previously, as you've probably seen from some of my videos, my work from home desk was in this space and the hydroponics rack was behind me. So I didn't want those lights on during the day when I was sitting here working. Now, of course, I'm not working from home any longer. So do they have to be on at night versus during the day? Not really. I don't know. I've left them at night for right now, rather than during the day. In the summertime, it is, I guess, less energy usage at night. So maybe that's a good thing to even out my energy usage. So since these are just on light, no sunlight, that's fine. There is a window in my growing area. It's right there, covered by the black curtain. But we're in the basement. Not a lot of light comes through there anyways. So I just have that closed and leaving this strictly on artificial light, I guess. So I don't know. We'll see what happens, but that's how it's set up. Currently they turn on at 5 o'clock. Turn off at 7 o'clock the next morning. So 14 hours on, 10 hour off. Some people say with microgreens around 24 hours a day. I don't know. This is all an experiment. So this is what I'm going to do because that's what the timer is set at. And I just don't feel like changing the timer. Lazy, I guess. So that's what I'm going to start my experiment with. And when I get a timer for just the microgreens, well, then maybe I'll experiment some more. I do use a digital timer. I don't know if I've showed those up close. So now let me grab one. Oh, you know what? This one's upside down just because of how it hangs, but I'm going to unplug one over here if I can. Let me switch hands. I can get this unplugged. Oh, that one's tight in. There we go. Okay. So, now, this is a Woods brand. So, there's all the info on it. Okay. It has 2 outlets. They are grounded outlets. It's got 2 outlets, one on that side, one on that side, and I've put a splitter, a single to 3 splitter on one side. This way I can plug in the 2 lights, and on the hydroponics rack I plug in the air pump. So that's the 3 things that I plug in. So digital timer, set the time on off. The nice thing about these two is it's got daylight savings time. So as you can see, it's 6:53 right now. If I press and hold the clock button, it automatically changes it daylight savings time. So it bumps it ahead for the hour when you spring forward, and you press and hold in the fall, and it changes it back an hour. So you don't have to play with the clock other than pressing and holding a button. You do have to do it. The timer doesn't do it automatically, but so what? It's still nice. There is, I believe, 20 programmings, so 20 on cycles, 20 off cycles. You can manually turn it on and off as well. These have worked out really nice for me. So anyways, again, I've got them upside down just because of how my power strip is, because that way my power cords go down to the outlets on the floor or near the floor. So that's why they're upside down. Doesn't really matter, I guess. But, alright, let's see if I can get this plug back in. There we go. So anyways, I just borrowed one of those timers, threw it over there, plugged the two lights in it. So, alright. Here we go. End of day 4. Going on 14 hours of light. Well, it's only going to get about 12 the first round because it is about 7 o'clock. But, alright. Awfully yellow, but we'll see what happens. So, alright. Whoa. Alright. Hydroponics experiment continuing. Looking good so far, I think. Catch you later.